100 meters. Okay, well, let's let this thing drop in on its own. While that's going on, I'll just take a quick peek. Yeah, nobody else. Alright. Oh, this is kind of an interesting perspective. It's like a submersible. Too bad it doesn't have like thingies on it. Alright, let's see. I probably don't get anything off of that. Hey, 4. Never mind. And we will get some EVA out of this too. Get rid of that. EVA. Drop into the water. Excuse me. Apologize for that. 3.2 science. Great. Alright, the science is rolling in now. A little bit at a time. Okay. Well, just have to recover. I'll probably have to go to the space center to recover the other part of that. That other one has all my science. Science. Advanced to level 1. Oh, he's a 1-star pilot. 2 XP gained. That is fantastic. That means he can actually be used for other stuff. He gets 2 new maneuver options. He can go prograde and retrograde. He can point the ship forward and backwards relative to the direction he's moving. Sweet. Sweet science. Alright, can I see that from here? No? Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, tracking station. Where did it come down? It came down right here. Oh, fantastic. That was a nice touchdown right by the shore. Right where anyone wants to come down. That's just like ideal. Beautiful. Recover. Recover. Brings us up to 58 science. We can research our next research. I got 1 piece of debris. It's not the moon, obviously. Where's the debris? Oh. Science 1 debris. Something survived? Let's recover it. We might have got a little money off of that. I can't tell. Chips. Free. Oh, those hasn't refreshed. Okay. Phenomenal. That's what I want to see. Okay. Now, what do we have going on here? Let's take a quick peek at R&D. Now, structural stuff is fantastic. Flight control is so important. Aviation. That tail fin, I can use that as a flight control surface still. And I get wings and stuff. Yeah, you know what? I'm just such a wuss for aviation, so that's the direction I'm going to go with. And the basic jet engine, everything I need to build my first plane, which I will be doing next time I get on. I'm going to keep going with the rockets for this. Keep it see how many missions I get. Kinda put them on YouTube. That way there it's kind of tidy. Tidy is a word. I like tidy. Well, how much money do I have? 183,000. Fantastic. I haven't lost too much money, although I gotta save up and upgrade the VAB. This is the monstrosity that nearly got. Oh, and I just saved over. That was stupid. worried. Yeah, I overwrote this rocket. Oh, great. Alright. So, more stable orbit is what we want, right? Back to the drawing board. Going out of 30. I have room for 9 pieces. So I can do what I originally wanted to do, and hopefully it will work. I'm going to do 3 of these with some thumpers on it. That still puts me way over on the Delta V. And those are not straight. Straight is important. That looks straight to me. Yes, that is straight. Fantastic. Straight, straight, straight. Now, control surfaces. That's gonna be great. Probably not, but you know, I'm gonna turn them down just a little bit. Cut back on the authority. Hope that's the right way to do that. Look at that, 30 out of 30 parts. This is the way it was supposed to be. I think part of the problem with this rocket as it stands is these are not aerodynamic, so they're throwing off the entire ship. But with those fins in awkward locations, look just ducky. That's risky. I don't know why I like leveling it with the cement. It never really matters. Just walk away. Leave it alone. Okay. And that's that. Okay. Okay. I'm saying okay a lot. So we got those. Those will fire first. Then this. That should happen in reverse. I don't know why. And better that this is actually burning when these go off. That way they are this resistance. Not really true. Probably really bad. So that drops that at the same time that those go off. And then that. Good. We have plenty of Delta V on this puppy still. Oh, you know what? I'm wondering if part of my problem. No. Overkill. Probably is overkill. With the droves, I don't really need. Maybe this can hold up the whole thing. I got 3 parts. So, the research from the goo though. Get another orbit. Alright, so we'll save Science 1 and actually go look at what we get for jobs now. Missions. Very 2 tourists. So they're paying well. Tourists here. Pick those up and instead of doing these are both like suborbital. I could just build the 2-stager again and just take them out to orbit or semi-orbit. I could get them to orbit if I wanted to. They get a little extra. 12,000 meters. 4 to 500. That might be possible. Pick that one up. I'm out of contracts, really. I can't really test that without building some sort of rig for that. I'll do that another time. Pick that one up. Pick that one up. This is above, above, above. Why not? We'll see if I can't get over one of those. Alright, so. Not the auto-saved. First, oh no, I actually have to go to the... and I'm gonna have to rebuild it anyway because it's using old parts. Junk. That again. I just hide this. I'm trying to get on my nerves. Oh, okay. What are you doing? You'll notice, unlike the last one, why not you do it like that? That's kind of neat. The bottoms of these are a little durable. Maybe. Probably not. Okay. These. And we need to take this booster off. The little guy on there, they're just lightweight maneuvering. Decoupler. Everyone needs a nice decoupler. And we can toss those. We don't want those anymore. Put that whole thing away. Fuel tank. Fuel tank. Oh, fuel tank. Fuel tank. This is completely out of order. These two should go together. This needs to be down here. Voila. Put a rocket engine on. Count like 3. Big ol' Reliant engine, because they're so reliable, don't you know? And then it's time for the radial decouplers. Can I do 4? 21 of 30. I've got 9. No, I can't. I can do 3. It's pretty much same kind of arrangement. Instead, it's geared towards carrying Kerbals as opposed to picking up science, which I won't complain about. Oop. Okay. Alright. And aerodynamic nose cones. I hope I'm not risking anything by doing it this way, because I don't want this thing to start tipping over mid-launch. Stability reasons, we're going to put the parachutes down here. That's just beautiful. And that... This is parachutes. There's parachutes now. Why are you complaining? Okay. Those are there. Plenty of shoots, strokes, and otherwise. complete stack of rocket boosters, and my parts are maxed out. So the personnel lifter is ready to go. Let's throw some personnel into it. First two are Barman and Rafin. They look like they're ready for a bit of a ride. Now, I'm going to kind of make a goal of trying to get into orbit, so I'm going to actually swap out Tormund with Trajan, so she can get the opportunity of getting the experience when she gets into orbit. So let's try that out. Save, launch. Alright. SAS active. Throttle to full. 3, 2, 1. Lift off. I like that. And it's more stable than that last one. It must be the aerodynamics. There must just be an element of instability if you put flat caps on your solid fuel boosters, which makes a certain amount of sense if you think about it. Start pushing towards 90 degrees. It's getting a little unstable, just a little. Just a little. Stay on target. Come on. There we go. That's good. Start the gravity turn. Oh, too much gravity turn. Brake, 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 brake. See, it must be just too top heavy because it really loves doing this. Can I'm gonna have to help it along now. Just keep turning. What just happened? What just happened? Something weird just happened. I did not like that. I think I know what I'm doing wrong. Okay. Full burn again. Brake, 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 brake. There we go. That's better. Alright, whether or not we'll get orbit is beyond me. I have no idea, I honestly don't. But we managed it last time, and we had a bit more of a tumble there last one, so I'm hopeful. I'm so hopeful. Why is there two rocket boosters attached to this one? This one's supposed to be down here, I think. Yeah, it's better. I'll have to remember to fix that before the next time I deploy this rocket, or bad things could occur. No, crew report. I got it, yes. Good. Okay, start pulling into orbit. Good. Look at that. That is beautiful. That is a thing of beauty. In fact, let's go in and take a look at what we got for orbital information. I want to know. Okay. So our apoapsis is actually 45 kilometers. And we are like still approaching it. So whether or not we're going to get into orbit is beyond me. I do not know at this point, but one can hope, right? Try to get. I gotta get out of the atmosphere. That is necessary. Point upwards more. I think that's my problem here. There we go. That should do it. We are on our axis now. Gotta get it up to 70. Oh, that was a scary noise. Did I lose anything important? Looks like we're fine. How are we doing? Okay, our apoapsis is good. Let's get into, get on the horizon line and be ready to burn, to push up our parry and see what we can do with this puppy. What is our actual altitude? 60,000 meters. And climbing. Yep. Fantastic. This is one of the things I love about the raster prop monitors. I can actually just hop in the cockpit and have data I can use for manipulating orbit without having to use maneuver nodes too much, especially early game where you don't have maneuver nodes. Alright, we're almost to 70,000. I am going to fire my engines now and start pushing out my periapsis. Periapsis. Just achieve orbit and break it back. Okay. What do we got going here? I might actually make it into orbit. See what we look like from the outside. Lovely. Keep an eye on this. I don't want to. Oh, there we go. We are. Whoa, 39,000 kilometers. Take this thing up to 70. 66 kilometers, 67, 68, 69. Wait a second. Why is my apoapsis at 546? 70. Congratulations, my friends. You are in orbit. You didn't ask for orbit, but you got orbit anyway. Don't complain. I'm not refunding your money. I'm just looking for something. I don't know if I have. Whoops. Well, that's fine. Where are we at? I don't see my. Oh, that's because I'm right in it. That was weird. I didn't think it was going too fast. Oh, because I'm cooking. So somehow I managed to throw my apoapsis out. That was a mistake, but that's okay. I'm in orbit with fuel to spare, and it'll be really easy when I'm up at the apoapsis to do stuff. What is this? Broken a speed record of 2,500 meters a second. Fantastic, I'll take it. 2 happy tourists gave us money. Now getting them back to the ground will complete the mission. We'll get the rest of the money. Let's see if we get the rest of the money. And let's see here. Oh yes, I know what I was doing. It's kind of tough because I cannot see. Crew report from orbit. In space near Kerbin. Let's see here. Can I transfer crew? No, I need an empty slot apparently. Okay, that's one thing completed. Oh, no, I don't have this. I can't do this, and I can't do EVA right now. So we will see. to get that to stop glowing. But that's okay. What I need to do... Okay. Warp to here. Can I? I can't. I'm gonna have to manually warp there. Right about here. Absolutely fantastic. Right day. No, one button. Enjoying the sun and the weird visual effect that's being caused by something. I don't know. That's weird. Open in the right direction. Alright, just take a look and... This low. Okay, that should be ideal. Glitch. Alright, now, I think I'm going to line this up for re-entry, and I'll fire off the rocket to do some slowdown once we get to our destination. We're going to be moving like super fast when we get to that point, so I kind of want to be ready for it. It's so big and blue. It's coming in fast too. Well, that's not worrisome or anything. Just want to shed as much speed as I can. Just gonna take advantage of the fuel that I have for that. Alright, here goes nothing. That did not deploy. Alright, we are falling at a ridiculous speed, but I think we need to get a little bit closer before we fire off these rockets. 40,000? Oh, right now. Right now. Now is a good time to fire off the rockets. Drain the last of the liquid fuel, if the rocket doesn't explode first. And then detach it. Just want to shed as much speed as I can. Just gonna take advantage of the fuel that I have for that. Alright, here goes nothing. That did not deploy. That's a problem. Thermal damage? There we go. Don't hit us, please. Don't hit us. Oh, talk about near miss. Alright, line us up. Things are looking toasty. Things are looking toasty. It's not fantastic, I must admit. Don't like it, because it's a little on the long side. And it's super easy to overheat and make angry. We are slowing down rapidly. What is glowing over here? Was that the ablator? Is the ablator getting too hot? Because that's not kosher. Control. I need control. Hold on. Well, this has been the most terrifying re-entry I've had to deal with in a long time. Oh, here we go. Here we go. It looks like we're through the majority, and it's pitch black, so I'm going to have to be relying on my altitude and my warnings. And wow, is this laboratory, so. Okay, what we got for missions? I was worried about that. Deploying the Mark II radial mount drogue chute. Ah, I should have been paying closer attention to that. Next mission. And probably won't be tonight. Tonight, this will be my last mission. Okay. I probably deployed that a little too early, but I'm gonna at least set it a higher deployment altitude. Because I don't like that. It was way too late. And I'm gonna do that with the others as well, because. Okay. That's more agreeable. It's not perfect, but it's far more agreeable. Okay. 8.2, am I going too fast? I certainly hope not. I can't see where I'm coming down because it's pitch black. Apologize for that, not much to look at. But I'm sure the Kerbals are nice and happy. And we will be enjoying touchdown any minute now. I can't even see the ground. Let's see here. Radar altitude. Well, according to this, we're really low. I do not know how much ground I have over me, but you know, I hope for the best. Speed this up just a tiny bit. Might be over modern, might not. See things that are confusing me. So I have an idea for a future structure. It'd be really nice to be able to haul Kerbals a little more consistently and safely, but I think I'm going to need a lot more parts for that to be successful. I think I'll just let this thing go down on its own now and hope for the best. All we can do is wait. And waiting is what we will do. And the question is, will we see ground before it hits us? I don't know. It looks like I'm going slow enough, 7.4 meters a second, that nothing should get destroyed. And yep, we're good. We're golden. 2 Kerbals happily ferried into orbit, even though they asked for suborbit, and returned safely with a very harrowing re-entry. So let's recover this vessel and see what we get. A little bit of science. Good recovery. And I got Trayan up to level 1. That's exactly what I want. So next time I probably won't go nuts with trying to get in orbit with the lifter unless I actually have to get them into orbit. was good exercise for training. It got her to first level. Got her useful skills that I really wanted her to have before we went any further. We have completed some more contracts, one of the ferrying ones. And then we also were able to get a crew report. So where are we here? We still need to do a 2 tourist mission again. Just a suborbital space flight, and I will enjoy doing that. I don't know if I'll be able to test a radio mount drogue chute. I probably can. I don't think it's actually a difficult one. Fly by the moon. That's one I want right there. Fly by. Good science. That'll be one I take right now. It will be one that I will aim to do next time. Also, I have 293. Do I want to spend the money? It's a lot of money, and I could upgrade. The bow. Aha! Okay, I'm going to take this one too. So my goal is going to be that the ones that are below a certain distance are really easy to do in a plane. So I'll probably do a run. It'll be a long run, but I'll be building a plane next time I play, which will be next Sunday. And then hoping it doesn't explode when I launch it off the runway, which if they actually have improved the landing gear in 1.1, shouldn't be a problem. But the last time I played 1.1, it was still in early testing, and every plane that I tried to take off the runway spun over, the wings ripped off, and there was a 50-50 chance that the Kerbal died. So it'll be a learning experience. So my 2 goals will be to build an aircraft, do that focused observational survey, and then also build a rocket to get to and narrowly miss hitting the moon. So that will be my goal. I will be signing off for the night. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.